YouTube, it's me again. I'm not wearing any makeup today because I'm gonna be real with you guys. So prepare yourself for the realness. Today I'm gonna talk about the benefits and detriments of shaving your head. One of the things that I got asked a lot for questions for a bald person, the video, which keep those questions coming. I love it. Like, the more questions, the better, because it'll make for a fuller video, and my husband and I won't just be sitting there for 2 minutes staring at each other, which we can do, but that's creepy. And a lot of people asked me what my favorite thing was about being a bald person and what my least favorite thing was about being a bald person. And there's a lot to that. So I was like, that's its own video. I'm just gonna make a video for that. So first I'll go with the detriments, and then we'll get a little bit more positive with the benefits. So let's get started because there's a lot to cover here. The detriments about being a bald person. Every hairstyle comes with its caveats, and being bald is no exception. One of the main problems that I've run into as a bald person is dandruff, believe it or not. Dandruff is a huge issue for someone who shaves their head because, you're agitating a lot of dead skin on your scalp that was being held there by the hair before, and then you clip it and it's just all falling out, at least if you're me. I have dandruff. Sorry about it. But it's a big problem. It got to a point where I had to start using Head and Shoulders just because it was so much, it wasn't showing on my clothes or anything, but anytime I ran my hand across my head, it was just like snow. Almost. It wasn't really that, it's not that bad, but it was kind of annoying for me. So that's kind of a drawback for me anyway. I know some people are lucky enough not to have dandruff, but I definitely had that problem. Another drawback is that my head gets really, really cold. It is January, as you guys know, of 2014. We are in the midst of the throes of winter on the east coast of the United States. There are some places that are reaching like 10 below, like it's snowing in my hometown right now, which is crazy to me because it's been in the mid to upper 50s here, and apparently it doesn't really get cold or snowy until around February. That's when it gets like, oh my god, butt fuck cold. But even in the high 50s, I still have to wear a beanie because my head gets so cold. That skin on the top of your scalp is very sensitive. It's not accustomed to being out in the elements. So, anytime it's raining or it's cold or it's windy, I feel all of it. So yeah, I'm on that beanie bandwagon right now. And the last kind of major downside for being bald is the maintenance and the upkeep. I thought I was going to shave my head, and my hair takes forever to grow anyway, so I was just going to be able to shave it once and it'd be good for like a month. Not at all. I have to reshave my head every week and a half to 2 weeks. Otherwise, it's like a chia pet. I legit look like a chia pet. This is, I think, a week worth of hair growth, maybe a little less than a week. So in another couple of days, it's going to be long to a point where I'm going to have to shave it again. And I was not expecting that, but apparently, your hair just kind of has less, area to have to travel. So it seems like it's growing a lot faster, even if it's growing at the same rate. So yeah, that's a pretty big deal for me. It's just annoying more than anything else, because then I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh my god, I have to cut my hair, and it's a big mess. Like you're buzzing and all the hair's going in the sink. It looks like a little swarm of caterpillars invaded your sink, and then you have to get rid of the excess hair, and then by the time you finish shaving your head, you have missed spots, inevitably, and you're covered in your own hair and it's itchy, and so you have to take a shower and really work to scrub it off, and it's just a very involved process. I could probably go to a hair salon and pay them to do it for me, but why would I do that when I can do it at home? Which brings me to the benefits of shaving your head. One of the benefits is that I haven't had to pay for a haircut in months. You know, since we moved here, I have yet to have to pay for a haircut because all I had to do was spend like $15, $30 on a little set of clippers, and that's it. And I just shave my own head. Another benefit is that I can have whatever hair color or style I want on any given day. All I have to do is wear a wig. And there are some very amazing wig companies that make very affordable, good quality wigs, so you can constantly be changing your style. I'm always changing my appearance. I can never make up my mind. I'm always kind of moving from one look to another, and I can do that pretty seamlessly now without damaging my hair with any harsh chemicals or dyes. Another benefit is that I never have a bad hair day. Like, I never wake up anymore with bedhead. There's no such thing as bedhead. I can just get up and immediately go brush my teeth or shower and then go to doing my makeup, because that's just, I don't have that extra step anymore of having to style my hair. No matter how low maintenance a hairstyle is, you still have to style it. And I don't have to do that anymore, which is amazing. I don't have to worry about not being able to use certain colors of makeup. Because, you know, with some hair colors, like when I was a redhead, I made a whole video about different makeup that was good for redheads and good for brunettes and blondes and so on and so forth, because some colors will not work for you if you have a certain hair color. For example, if you're a redhead, some red lipsticks will clash with your hair color and it will look horrible. But now that I'm bald, I don't really have to worry about that because, you know, my scalp is the same color all the time. And, you know, because my scalp shows through the peach fuzz that I do have, it's, you know, it's the same color as the rest of my face. So I don't have to worry about something clashing or not going well. Makeup is also really easy to apply. I can blend my foundation all the way up. Like, you know, I don't have to worry about getting makeup in my hair or my hair getting in my face while I'm doing my makeup. I don't have those problems anymore, and it's amazing. There's so many different benefits to being bald. Why doesn't everybody do this? Like, it looks good for me. It suits my style, and it's just been really cool for me because every time someone sees me for the first time and I take my beanie off and they see that I don't have hair, they ask me why I shaved my head, and I get to talk about it. You know, a lot of charities and a lot of causes that, you know, try to raise awareness in certain ways through isolated events. Like, you know, the ASPCA has their Sarah McLachlan commercials that make you cry. That doesn't make you want to do something. It doesn't make you think really about the problem of, you know, animals being abused and neglected. It makes you feel bad, and it makes you want to adopt all of the things, and I'm convinced that that causes animal hoarding. But, you know, the main thing is when I shaved my head, I had a big event with all the middle schoolers, like I talked about, where I shaved my head in front of them and I talked about how much cancer sucks and what we can do to help people who are going through their cancer battle. So there was that event that was all about raising awareness, awesome, you know, whatever. But it didn't end there. It didn't have to end there, because every time I go out and I'm not wearing a beanie, people see my hair or lack thereof, and they ask me why I did it, and I get to talk about it all over again, and I get to raise awareness all over again for, you know, cancer research and how important it is. So it's awareness that doesn't stop at one isolated event or one isolated thing. It's lighthearted, it's easy, it's fun, and, you know, there are a lot of benefits to being bald. I don't have bad hair days, guys. This is not, I've put no work into this today. So, anyway, do you guys have any questions to ask a bald person? Leave them in the comments below. I promise I will read all of them. Google has not been letting me respond to my YouTube comments. Thanks, Google. So, I do see them and I do appreciate them, and I am working on the questions to ask a bald person. I went shopping in Machida yesterday, and I picked up some Japanese cosmetics to show you guys. I know you guys love seeing weird Japanese stuff that doesn't really happen in the States. I got specifically some eyeliners that I'm going to talk about, and all kinds of stuff coming, so many awesome things. And in the meantime, I'm going to go try and find something productive to do until my husband gets off of work. I have a lot of stuff coming in the mail soon, so yay. And let's see, I think that's about it. Oh, and we're going to the Pokemon Center tomorrow, and I am so freaking excited. Like, Pokemon Center, childhood, yay. Anyway, leave the comments, leave that love, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye!